Hello everyone, it's been a while now. It's been more than 2 weeks since my last video, and I thought I would do something about that now. So here we are, talking about 5 ways on why you should start your own YouTube channel. And big disclaimer here, as you know, my channel isn't that big, so this is coming from a small YouTuber's perspective. So my channel is quite small, like literally barely non-existent. Even smaller channels have their benefits to why it's so worth to start your YouTube channel. And they may not seem as obvious as the bigger channels, like obviously you have lots of engagement and you get lots of views and monetization is quite big and a large chunk and you can do it as your day job. It's not the same case for smaller channels, well, at least not until they grow. But I hope this will bring a more nuanced perspective to why you should start your own YouTube channel, even when it's coming from a small channel like this, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go! So, number one to begin with, it's a very fun, creative hobby and creative outlet. You have the ability to express yourself, your creative sides, out to the world uncensored. And you can just say whatever you wish and want onto video, and it feels really amazing to be able to do that. It's crazy how you can communicate with others and just say what you like. Sure, maybe no one will see your content just yet because you're a beginner and obviously your content is gonna be quite monthly crap like my content is at the moment, but you're gonna practice to make it better and improve on yourself. Like, the whole purpose of this channel is to see the journey, where it begins and where you may end up later. That's the point of this channel anyway, so you get to see live exactly how it is, because this channel is just straight to the point, and yeah, you get to follow along. So even if you don't get any viewers or subscribers or whatever, maybe nobody's seeing it anyways, but you get to hone other skills like Photoshop when you're doing thumbnails, you get script writing, and you get more confidence staying in front of a camera and speaking directly to an audience. And in general, you develop some sort of YouTubing skill where you get to understand how you can bring your videos forward, kind of like marketing, but for YouTube. And that's really interesting and fun. So I strongly recommend that you start your own YouTube journey if you're thinking about doing it, because it's so much giving. Like, literally, you can just grab a camera and just put yourself out there right now. Just quick 30-second clip, just put yourself out there on a video. So the point of that 30-second video is to just get over the hurdle where it feels scary to put yourself out there. Courtesy to Ali Abdal for making that tip. That's where I got it from, even though I didn't follow it, because I knew I would post my first video anyway, even if it wasn't just a 30-second video. You can see my introduction on my channel. That's my first video on this channel. I made several videos for other channels, but those projects weren't my dream projects like this one, so I didn't stick to them. Anyways, that's a tangent. So the point of that, the 30-second video, is that you don't build yourself a great video that you're going to put up, and then in the end you decide, I'm too afraid to put this out there, so I'm gonna just throw away all the tens of hours I've spent creating this one video, and that'll be it. End of story. I'm quitting YouTube. I don't want to. I don't dare. But it's so much lower stakes when you just put a 30-second video out there. So don't throw away your time. Just start and make a little quick video and just put it out there, and you will thank yourself later. Oh, and by the way, as we're on the topic of creative outlets, I want to talk about my own secondary creative outlet that I do. It's a blog that I write stuff onto. It's anything that has to do with the channel and motivation. It's about developing a business, the self-development, confronting the things that you're scared of, or improving the things that you want to improve, this and that. And on that platform, I'm going to be able to post a little bit more frequent, because it's so easy to just put up a blog post compared to making a whole YouTube video. It takes a lot of time. So please check me out there, averagemaverick.com. Thank you. On to the next point. And point number 2, you get to connect to a lot of like-minded people. Well, not that I have done it yet, because I have literally 0 comments, 0 subscribers, a few likes, but yeah.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But seriously, when you get to share a lot of your opinions on a platform like YouTube, a lot of people will flock towards you who share the same opinions, or at least similar opinions, not always the same, but similar opinions, and sometimes even people with a different kind of opinion will approach you too. And that's amazing, to get a lot of people connecting. And even when there's people coming who don't agree with you, they're gonna poke you with their little stick at your weak points of your view of the world or a certain topic. That's gonna sting, that's gonna hurt, So that makes you reflect on why they may be right or why they may be wrong, and hopefully you do both. And if you really think deep about it, you might either you might go away changing your opinion because you realize, hey, you're right, this is kind of stupid. Why am I thinking like this? Or B, you make some more research and come up, aha, actually, you did have a point, but this is why it's not that way. This is why it's not the case. So you get to explain and develop so much more inside your head and your thoughts and the way you think and see the world and such. Also, this opens up a lot of opportunities for growth, as people may reach out to you because they may want to perform a collaboration with you, or they might want to sponsor you or something. They might have job offers or whatever. So this touches a little bit on the third point that I want to make, and that's you may be able to build a second stream of income if you work hard enough for it. Oh, fail. I just noticed that this video was paused. So, third point, obviously everybody knows, you can make money on YouTube. You can monetize your channel by putting up ads onto your videos. And I'm gonna be honest and blunt here. I know this is a controversial way of viewing anything. You get taught every day that, oh, do whatever you want because you love it, or don't ever do anything for money because that's so evil or so bad. But let me tell you, my prime motivator for doing YouTube is that I want to build a second stream of income somehow. And don't get me wrong, it's not that that's my only motivator. I really enjoy the process, and I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't find any joy or fulfillment. Is that a real word? Fulfillment? Fulfillment? If I wouldn't find this fulfilling, I wouldn't be able to do it at all. So the fact that I'm here shows that I actually care about what I do and how I do it. So the prime motivator is money, because I don't have any, and I need some ways to expand my future and provide more opportunities for myself and my daughter. And yeah, that's what I want to do primarily. So I enjoy the process. It's really fun. Sitting in front of a camera is, wow, it's just, I never thought I would see myself do that, because I'm a rather shy person. So I would rather be off camera and do the things behind the scenes. But doing this is really opens up a lot. So whether or not that will be the case for this channel, we'll never know until we get there, or until we never get there and I quit, which I don't think is going to happen. Just imagine how fun it would be if you could do something you like, just post your videos and get paid while doing so. Sending out a message and getting money for it. Wow, what an amazing deal.
It's free real estate.
And real fulfilling too. Yeah, we don't say no. So yeah, on to the next point. Point number 4. It's very fulfilling to do YouTube videos because you get a secondary lens for what you do. You'll feel a sense of pride and satisfaction for doing the things that you do, regardless if you get any views or not. And take that from me. I have no one who comes back to see my videos again. I don't get that much exposure, and yet it's very fulfilling and really fun. And seeing just a few views watch my videos is such an amazing feeling, knowing that no one that I know. And another thing is that you'll feel that YouTube is a fun challenge because you get to pour out your thoughts onto a piece of paper or a computer. If you're writing scripts, like I am, that I halfway follow, I write the scripts down to get an idea to what to say, but I kind of freeball it while I'm doing it. So I get to put down my thoughts on my computer, and then I get to speak them out loud and share them with you guys. And that's something you really want to do. You gotta try it out, it's so fun. And on this topic that we touched on earlier is that your thoughts get to be scrutinized when you're exposing them on the internet. Everyone is going to attack them from every single perspective that they can. And that's amazing, because when you test your thoughts out on a platform like YouTube to see if they actually hold up and have true value, you get to either see that they fail or they succeed, or somewhere in the middle, and you can hone it and fine-tune your thoughts and ideas, or you realize that your ideas are falling on flat ears onto a wrong kind of audience. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt, because sometimes you share thoughts that's really important for some people to hear, and other people don't want to hear them. So people are gonna hate you for saying out loud what you say, but if that's your opinion, you're entitled to your own opinion, no matter of who says you're not or who says you are. Sounds obvious, you've probably heard that 1,000 times before, but it's so interesting that you can just build and spin away and see other perspectives. And yeah, it's real fun. Oh, and the one thing that stands out for me is if I get to just one person in the world, one comment that actually says, hey, Average Maverick, Eric, I did this, I did commit to my dream and got results, and this is that thanks to you for your videos that I saw. That would be just mind-blowing. Then this channel would be worth $1 million in my heart. So that would be so amazing. Wow, I hope that happens someday. I really do. and I hope I get to touch more than one person anyway. But when you have that in mind and you motivate yourself and see through the hardships, it's so worth it. Damn, I wish I was better at English. And the day such a comment would come, I would feel like I've accomplished such a colossal task. I've realized one of my dreams that I've had for 6 years, and that's to help people better themselves in their lives. And wow, if that would happen. And if that day ever comes, I'm going to print screen that comment and pin it to my wall. No joke. And the last thing before we move on to the next point is that you'll find out so much about yourself when you do YouTube, because you get to put your first person perspective aside for a moment and then watch yourself in a third person perspective. So what this allows you to do is that you get a shine, like a flashlight shone onto you, and you get to see things from another perspective that you've never seen anything. You get to illuminate some areas of yourself that you've never seen before. Kind of like using a flashlight and using two mirrors, one in your hand and one in your back to see your backside of your head or something. Very, very great. And why is this so important? It sounds obvious, because it probably is for most people. But when you get to see how you act or behave in a certain way, you get to review it and see, is this something that I should quit doing? Something that I should start doing? Am I making sense here? Is this something that would steer me into the right course of where I want to go? Or is this taking me aback a little bit? Or is it neutral? Does it hurt anyone? Does it hurt me? Oops, sorry. And sometimes you may even realize that, hey, you're in such a huge miscourse for your vessel, so you got to make a 180 turn. So put it in reverse, go back, then you get to go into the right course. And this is pretty humbling, because when you get to confront your flaws that you know are flaws, you can't ignore them. And if you do ignore them, you're not going to go anywhere. But if you're humble enough to confront your flaws and learn and grow from them, or learn how to deal with them and have them in your life, because some flaws you just can't change. And that's okay. We need to be able to have flaws, because we're not perfect. We're individuals. That's one healthy thing to take from this. So yeah, now we'll move on to our final point. Point number 5. You become a great communicator, which is an invaluable skill to have in life. When you spend hours sitting down and writing some ideas that you have that you want to share, and you think about hard how you can convey them and transform it from words onto paper into words from a mouth and through body language to communicate to another person on the other side of the screen, that's a really, really powerful thing to master. And it's very important to be able to be understood correctly, and how to make yourself understood, how to communicate in a proper way and great way with others. And that's one thing with YouTube. You're probably going to develop great communication skills when you hone your skills to communicate. I'm repeating myself, but hey, that's okay. So you'll immediately understand when you've been misunderstood, when you've said something, because people are going to be either upset or confused, or be like, hey, yeah, I think your point about this is right. I also think that we should kill every cat in the world, all the cats in the world. And you're like, huh? I never said that I wanted to kill cats. I said I wanted to save all the cats in the world. Oh. So yeah, you see where I'm going with this? So the communication skills can be applied to other areas in your life, such as for a job interview, or if you're going on a date with a guy or with a girl. So that's it. All the 5 points have been reviewed and talked about here, and I'm very excited to be back on the video now. It's been a while. It's been a quite busy 2 weeks. So I'm very happy that I got some time to sit down and make this video. And I'm very glad that you sat through this video. Hopefully not sat through. Hopefully you sat and enjoyed the video. So I wanted to thank you very much for watching this video, and hope you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And please, please, please check out my blog too, averagetomaverick.com. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, and thank you.